Hi, it's Joy. Today is a historic day to me. It is Sunday, October 24th, 2021. Why is this a historic day for me? Because over the night, I got full self-driving beta version 10.3. So I am going to church, and this is going to be my very first drive in FSD Beta, which means full city self-driving. And I'm taking you guys along with me. So I drove out of my condo community, and unfortunately, it did not do well in that parking lot. So I had to manually drive myself. And then right after I got out of the community, I had to make a left and then immediately make a right onto this major street. It totally failed. It got confused. It made a left turn, but then it did not go to the right lane to turn right at the next intersection. So it got super confused, and it went to the left, and it tried to switch lanes to the right. And then there was another car coming to the other side, and it almost actually hit that car, but they're nice about it, thankfully. And this is early in the morning, Sunday morning. This is a great time to test this first FSD Beta drive, city self-driving. So I reported them using this camera reporting icon, and we'll see what happens. So the street I'm turning on now, coming up very shortly, there is going to be a stretch of construction. So we'll see how this performs. And of course, I am paying full attention, and I am disengaging as soon as I feel that this is not going the right way. And I report to Tesla FSD Beta team. All right, now green light, there's a car right next to me. I don't know how well it's gonna follow this lane. Okay, it's a little bit wide, the turning, so it kind of spooked that car to my right a little bit because it probably thinks that my car was gonna hit it. I'm actually going to reduce the speed here. So cones here, I don't know if it's going to, nope, it's not. I'm going to disengage because this construction, it is not recognizing it. And I am going to re-engage here. So yeah, this is definitely still beta, but just the fact that the car made those turns back there at the traffic light by itself, it's a huge step for me because I have not been able to do full city self-driving up until this point. So again, this is 500 feet, confusing. Right, so yeah, my car is totally confused here, and it's signaling which is not the right way. So I'm going to let the car take us on the freeway, and then I will come back after we get off the freeway because the freeway portion, navigate on autopilot, is going to be like before. So
now turn right to take the Interstate 405 north
supposed to make a right. And let's see. So yeah, the car is totally doing its own thing right now, getting on the on-ramp. And here we go. So I am about to get off the freeway. I'm still on navigate on autopilot, but I noticed something interesting, and this improvement is actually in the release notes that I didn't have time to actually go through for you guys. But I noticed that on the screen, see, this car is braking with the brake lights on. Now it's showing on the screen. So this is running on Tesla Vision, even on the freeway. And it's really cool that now it sees if the car in front of you, next to you, close to you, they actually are slowing down and the brake lights are on. This is super cool. I noticed this. So yeah, this is definitely getting better and better. The FSD package, for those of you that don't have it, it actually includes Navigate on Autopilot, which is full self-driving on the freeway that takes you from on-ramp to off-ramp, including auto lane change. And it has auto park, summon, and I'm forgetting something. It's still early for me. I'm just still overwhelmed by the city self-driving. But the point is, the portion that has been under development, that was not fully released to wider group of people, have been the city full self-driving, which is known as FSD Beta. So the fact that I am now, as of today, my car can start navigating itself and driving itself on city streets, all the way taking me from the city to the freeway and off through the city streets to my destination. It is mind-blowing, and that's why today I said that this is a historic day for me, because it marks an era for me that maybe for the rest of my life I won't have to actually drive the car myself. So I'm so excited. So now we are off the freeway, and now it's changing to city self-driving. So you can see the animation here. And once we turn right here, it's pretty much straight, about 3 miles straight of road, and it kind of paused to see if there are cars coming, which is great, and made the right turn perfectly. And I'm actually going to shorten the following distance just a little bit. And so for those of you that do not have FSD yet, oh, this is, yeah, definitely not cool. So there are 3 lanes here, but that lane is actually reserved for parking during non-traffic hours. So it tried to go there, did a hard stop, and my purse just flew off the seat. So I'm going to re-engage. But I was saying that for those of you that, okay, thank you for cleaning my windshield, that do not have FSD yet, you are limited to shortening, not being able to shorten the following distance less than 2. So you can't do 1 following distance. It has to be 2 and above. So basically 2 to 7. So that's why when I'm on city street, I'm doing a little bit closer, but I'm setting it to 2. And you see all the brake lights here. This is super cool. And I was actually playing around with this expanded full self-driving visualization. So I had it turned on before. I thought it was just gonna make the screen wider, but it didn't. So I turned it off, and I wonder what the difference is between having this on and having this off. Widens autopilot visualization area when full self-driving is active. Well, it didn't do that for me, so maybe there's a bug. But we'll see. And I think because I have chill mode on, it's trying to stay out of the passing lane, so it would keep trying to go to that lane, which is actually designated for parking during non-rush hour traffic hour. So I hope the car's not going to try and go up there and go to that lane, because there will be more cars coming up, I think. Or not. Yeah, here we go. See, there are more cars parked on the side. So hopefully this is learning now to not go over there when it sees cars parked in that lane. So again, here in LA, it's tricky because we have lanes that are designated for parking during certain hour, and then when it's like 4 to 7, yeah, 7 to 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, that lane you cannot park. But outside of those time zones, you can park. And FSD Beta got a little bit confused back there. But right now it seems like it's working fine. And another thing I've noticed is when I rode in previous versions of FSD Beta, why are you slowing down? Okay, I had to put like acceleration on the pedal a little bit. When I rode in version 9 and the early version 10 in Tesla Tino, Raphael, and Brendan's cars, I think that the maximum speed you could only set to 5 above the speed limit, but I have mine set to default it to 10 miles per hour faster than the speed limit, just so that when I get on the freeway, it just automatically goes to that speed and stays there. And I'm noticing now that on city self-driving, it is set to 10 over instead of just 5 over. I am so excited. I cannot tell you how thrilled I am that my car is driving itself on city roads, doing turns and everything. Oh my goodness, this is really mind-blowing. And look at how many cars vision is detecting. It's like our own eyes. It's like my eyes looking at the road and seeing all these cars coming up and even farther because the camera is sitting higher. This is so amazing. Again, Sunday, October 24th, this is the day that my car starts driving itself, taking me around everywhere. This is the future. This is definitely the future. Yeah, it's my water bottle coming out of my purse on the floor. It's very, very cautious in chill mode, so I'm going to help it out just a little bit. So for the next drive I'm going to be doing later tonight. Oh, there was a car. Yeah, that was a little nerve-wracking. It changed lane to the passing lane, and there was actually a car in this lane. It was kind of close, but the car wasn't accelerating and my car moved over. I don't know if it cut off that car or not, hopefully not, but the car changed lane and it stayed here because in 1 mile we're gonna make a left turn into the church parking lot. So I don't know if it's actually going to turn into the parking lot or it's going to turn onto the street right before the parking lot. So we'll find out. And I think the car behind me and also the car that let me move over to the right after I got out of the community, they probably saw my car blinking and was coming in, and they probably thought that I, as a driver, am confused. So they're kind of staying behind. I guess it's a good thing. So they're keeping a distance from me. Yeah, now my keys are coming out of my purse along with my water bottle. That's what you're hearing on the floor. This is so cool. I can't believe my car is doing this on its own. Oh my goodness, absolutely amazing. All right, here we're gonna come up. Let's see if it's gonna turn onto the side street or it's going to try and go to the parking.
Turn left.
Okay, it's actually gonna go to the center. Okay, I have to disengage here because
Now turn left.
it is totally confused and I missed the turn. So I am going to, oh, actually did not miss the turn. It's coming up here. And now it's yellow. And cars creeping forward because pedestrians are coming. But essentially I have to make a left and then go back because there's no opening back there to get into the parking lot. And I'm seeing my friends walking to church. And look at all the pedestrians that it's detecting. Okay, so now it's green and the car needs to kind of, ooh, I had to disengage because it was about to make a left, which did not feel good because there's oncoming traffic. So yeah, this is definitely not perfect, but as time goes on and as we continue to give Tesla FSD Beta team feedback and they're processing these errors, it's going to get better and better and better. All right, so that was my very first FSD Beta ride in this car on my own, experiencing it all by myself. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have to say that I got a little nervous in the beginning, so I was really sweating. But now I know how this works. I'm going to learn how to trust the system more. And again, of course, you have to be completely paying attention, as you saw in this video, of some of the little kinks that FSD Beta team still needs to work out. But otherwise, I am so excited for the future, starting from this day forward. Thank you so much for coming along on this ride with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I will see you next time, and God bless.